Hello guys, it's me, Chris Kojak, and as you can see, I got a pretty girl in the mail. So in front of us is the goodsmilecompany Minato Aqua Anniversary Live 2020 version. I've just been calling her Aqua in the pastel dress, Pretty Idol Aqua. So I got her off of Ami, shipped to me for about $221. When I did just the pre-order without the shipping, it was about $184. This is considered to be the back of her box, which shows us what the figure looks like, and it's hollow for the packaging. And it's clear, giving very Ultra vibes. Here is the side of the box. It's got little game controllers, anchors, some balloons, some bows. This one says Aqua. This is the front of the box, which would show you the figure, but I have taken it out already. This is the side of the box. This one spells Minato. Here is the top of the box, which says the name of the figure, shows the HoloLive logo and the Good Smile Company logo. And the bottom, which has, I want to say, maybe her icon, her symbol, and shows all of the rights. And again, is hollow. So let me grab the girl, and let's see what she looks like. Here is Miss Aqua out of the box, fully assembled. She just has a metal peg that her foot slides into. So while we are here, I'll just give you a quick spin on the turntable. And we are back to the front. So now, we'll go in for a closer look. So here is a look at her face. It's very cute. She has a open mouth with blush. When I tip her over, I do not see teeth. She kind of has that cat-like yeah mouth, where it does make a shadow. She does have a nose, side profile, very cute. You can see she does have nice ears with heart-shaped earrings. Her hand, which is displayed in front of us, has all 5 fingers splayed. She has these very long, sort of opera-length guns with cuffs at the top that are white and blue with these silver pearl beads. With the corset top of her dress, we can see that it is this purplish color with 2 pink stripes. The upper stripe is actually white. When it comes to her chest, she has a pretty good sized chest, and she's modest. You cannot see down it. She has a little anchor up at the front with a kerchief kind of going underneath. Her first skirt is attached by this little fake chain in the front that is silver. She has these purple and blue bows. The upper design is a floral patterned design and is actually embossed into the plastic. The second layer, as you can see underneath, is pink. It is scalloped edged and has another, I guess you could say, more frilly, like fleur-de-lis kind of pattern. It's smaller and tighter than the pattern above it. When you go down, you can see there's actually a third frilly, just white underskirt. You know, for safety, gotta protect modesty of pretty idol girls in big dresses. When you go down, you get these 2 big side parts of the dress, which is really hard to identify if they're actually considered to be a dress, or if it's just fabric that goes off to the side. And you will soon get to the back that they don't close, so they do not make a full circle skirt. They still have the blue and purple bows. And on the bottom part of her dress and on her corset, she has this kind of purplish pink sheen, which you can kind of see here when I turn her. She is shiny, but she's not just shiny, it's purple shiny. So here's the other side of that big poofy skirt. And we can see going to the back that they do not close like a circle skirt. The top portion kind of closes, but the rest form into what I can only assume to be 2 giant bows. The underside of the bows are pink, on the out is white. Most of this figure is shaded in a light kind of purpley gray. On this skirt, I didn't notice till today that this part is actually shaded a pink going down to the white and the purple. It is a scalloped edge in the back. We go up her back, she has a bow that has no bow top, but it has feathers. And the bow top of it is white, the bow bottom is blue. The back of her top, it is lace-up corset style. She does have nice shoulders. You can see the shoulder blades. She does have some armpit showing, but no side boob. When it comes to those that love to see, here's her other armpit. We continue down her legs. We can see that she is wearing white tights with a frilled cuff on the top, and the lines alternate from blue to pink, going all the way down her foot. Her shoe is a white high heel with a silver heart on the front of the shoe. We can actually see her shadows of her ankle, and on some of the tights, like this one here, it's a really hard detail to see. I hope you can see it there. But it actually creases where her foot is bending. So that's a nice touch. The important question for Miss Aqua, I mean, based on the color scheme, there's many colors it could be. But the important question is a light pink. And she's very well covered. So she's not being indecent. When we go back up to her face, we're going to look into her hair. The front of her hair, you can see, is pink, has the blue streaks, and this is where that purpley pink iridescent shine comes in. She has braids that go into the pigtails. The top of her head, you really can't see the seam line because the crown part covers it. There is a warning in the manual when you do get this figure that this is a very fragile part and could break. The most impressive thing to me is on the side of her head, there's these two, I guess you could call them clips that hold her hair together. And even on the clips, I'm gonna go in closer, there's a lace detail pattern on the white parts of the clips. What? This is so small. It's probably an inch big, and they actually imprinted on it. I'm speechless, apparently. And they did on both of the ribbons. When you come to the front, you can see her hair sticks out a good length, but she does fit in a detail well with other figures. When we flip to the back of her head, you can see that the back of her head is very nicely separated as it goes into the pigtails. On the back, there are some sections where you can tell it's added on after the fact, but this is the back, so unless you're going to turn her around, you're not going to see them. The only ones that really bug me, per se, are when you see her like this. There are two of them, which I can see looking through the camera, that I wish were blended better, and it's these two here. There is actually three. There's this big one here, this one here, and this one right here. Because when you have her this close, you can tell they've been added on after the fact, which kind of ruins it, and I feel like it could have been fixed. As we go down to her base, now her base is oddly matte. Like, compared to how shiny she is, her base is matte. And that's actually a really nice touch. It has the anchor symbol, the top is blue, it's sandwiched pink, and honestly looks like a star-shaped ice cream sandwich. But overall, she's a cutie. I like her. She fits in with my idol girl loving aesthetics. And she currently takes up the middle section of my idol detail. Her other hand, since I didn't talk about it, her other hand is fist together, but you can see that the index finger and the thumb touch, so they're kind of separate, but they're together. So overall, I like my little VTuber that I know nothing about. But I just saw a pretty girl in a pastel dress, and I said yes. So that is my review for the Minato Aqua Good Smile Idol Anniversary version scale. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.